You're like 2 minutes removed from me being screwed over by the fraud star, and I don't have words. I said that Jokester was a fraud, and lo and behold, what happened? He lost. He lost to me. But Noel had to go ahead, didn't even pop by, and said that he was going to go ahead and send in Star. I knew that part of that doggone agreement to have each member of the house give each other a match was a mistake. But dang, the house is that spineless to doggone screw me like that. Don't worry, I have my own plans. I will get my title back from me. But the house should be getting themselves a bit more ready and worried about a real threat. Y'all got lucky tonight, not once, but y'all got lucky twice. Because quite frankly, y'all still have to deal with the issue of the roses. They aren't finished with y'all. They ain't finished with y'all. Just like I ain't finished with y'all. This man's sitting here sighing as if he is in a faction that's about to crumble and fall apart. That being said, Mac, you know who to actually join. This faction is a 5-on-1, but soon enough, we will be a glorious family. That much I can guarantee you, my boy. Because ooh, y'all think that y'all gotta win over me? Y'all don't know what's going in my mind. And while Star, I can tell you have a much larger fish to deal with, let me tell you this, my friend. And that is that, quite frankly, you still have a target on your head, and it's not even from me. But, Mac, I assure you, you will be champion in due time. Quite frankly, I'll be seeing you after stream. Start to your title, now you're about to take me. Hey, I have plans. I have plans, and I think you might want to listen to them. I have some absolutely glorious plans. The house will never see it coming. That being said, I can announce this now. The house will be going 4-on-4 come Survivor Series against the Rose Gallery and one more opponent of their choosing. That being said, Noel, you got lucky, but you still have to go ahead and defend your titles one more time. And that is for both your Universal title, which will be the main event of next episode for WKW, and that WKW World Championship. I'm going to put you in a match for that title, but it's not going to be 1-on-1. No, it's not going to be a 2-on-2. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go and make a bit of a special announcement, because this Thursday, which will be the day for the next episode of WKW, because Friday I probably won't be able to. Saturday I most certainly won't be able to. This upcoming Thursday, if you could go ahead and survive, you can become 3-way champion. If you fail, the title that you don't have and the title that you do have go to somebody else. You want to know what I have in mind? Quite frankly, Noel, you will be going 1-on-1 against the opponent of my choosing for that Universal VTuber title, but that world title, the WKW World Championship, will be defended in next week's weekly gauntlet match. Winner takes all. 30-man weekly gauntlet title. Something big, something bold, something grand, and it is per your CEO. Now, as for the rest of the house, y'all sitting here bickering, fighting. The only time y'all stop is because somebody else gets in the way. What happens if one of you gets picked off? What happens if Noel is no longer here to stop you two from butting heads? What happens when Farrell has his wheels in his car flattened? What happens if Star is not able to find the prettiest skirt in his doggone wardrobe that day and therefore is now physically incapable of combating warriors such as myself? What happens when Jokester gets shaved bald? Y'all can't take care of your own selves. So what makes you think that you can go ahead and survive what is in your near future? Hell, some of it I'm trying to stay away from because I'm not even the one pulling the trigger. So, y'all can sit in here and pretend like this is just all else. I will be VTuber champion again. I did keep my promise. Hey, Jokester's no longer the champion, and in due time, Star won't be either. Just like how Noel won't be. Just like Scarlet won't be. Just like how Farrell won't be. Just like how... Who else did I miss? Farrell, Scarlet, Jokes, just like Star won't... I think I already said Star. Am I thinking of another member? No. You know what? Go ahead and waffle on about how blah 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 Doge said this and this will never happen, that, and whatever you want to go ahead and go on and enjoy, because it's all going to go up in flames and I'll be here for it when I hear each and every single one of y'all lose your minds in sheer and unstoppable levels of anger. And y'all won't be able to go ahead and throw hands on me. Instead of winning and making excuses, why would you leave? And it is, by example, try to keep the title, why don't you? This man Noah wants to go ahead and pull up like he isn't the one that decides to screw me over and go ahead and put me in a match with Total Bottom the 7th. That's right. I'll even hear a retort from that man because he knows what he is. He is a bottom. He is a fraudulent champion. And quite frankly, soon enough, he will no longer be your VTuber champion. Just like how Noel, after this Thursday, will no longer be your VTuber champion. We have plans. You know what? Maybe Mansion is too small. Maybe we can go ahead and call ourselves the world. And the world is going to screw you all over. Now then, any questions? I wouldn't be talking about being a bottom. He might be a bottom right now, but he's on top of you for that 1, 2, 3. Oh, A is 1-on-1 so far. Star. He's losing the set. We can run it back this Thursday. We can run it back this Wednesday. We can run it back whenever. But when we do, I am coming out on that top of Tubular Balloon Man the 7th. Any questions? I thought not. But
we can barely understand you, Demon Man.
I heard that, and he said, "Why is the house a bunch of losers?" I don't know how they managed to do it. Quite frankly, they managed to screw people over.
We still can't understand you.
Exactly.
You sound like a garbled mess. Like, not even trying to be mean. It just we cannot hear a word.
The mystery
you
man
sound like a sludge monster. I'm sorry.
Mystery man number 10 said, "Why is the house a bunch of losers?" New World Order. New World Order. Hey, I don't know how the house are a bunch of losers. But quite frankly, the house, they're very bizarre individuals, very weird, very bootleg champions, knocked off of your boy. But quite frankly, we will make sure that they are dealt with in due time. In due time. The house wins for now. But you want to talk about the house always wins. Tell me, what happened What happened to Saw in the ONC? She lost to a cowboy luchador person. What happened to Jokester? He lost to a handsome dragon man. What happened to Noel in that United States title match? He got
That was not Noel. You have the memory of a goldfish.
I ain't talking about tonight, but you know what? You want to talk about tonight? What happened to Pharaoh as well? On both that night for Kingdom of War and tonight for the house, doggone Full House. He lost twice over. You can go ahead and blame Azul and doggone Dovev helping each other win, showing Pharaoh what a true teamwork looks like. To be fair, he won at the end of the night and seeing how he got a main title. Y'all won because y'all had to screw a real true champion, the champion of champions, over like the frauds y'all are. Y'all a bunch of bum champs. Then you screw Jokes out. Nah, I said before stream started that Jokes was gonna have to defend that title, and lo and behold, he did. And look at him now. Look at him now. Screw me over with the ambulance match. Well, AU won. That's because Jackie was feeling pretty sick. Jackie was feeling pretty sick in a Hell in a Cell. Hey, I didn't do the Hell in a Cell match for doggone Jokester. You wanna know who did? You wanna know who did? Yo, boy. I don't mean me. I mean Star. Y'all wanna talk about me screwing the house? Y'all wanna talk about me doing that? Y'all wanna talk about me being the Fiend? No Bray Wyatt? House tramples over themselves. Pharaoh used his doggone match choice against you and took your title. Star used his match choice to screw over Jokester, which cost him my title, excuse me. You were the first person to utilize his doggone match choice to benefit a member of the house.
Give me that fucking mic. So, first things first, what we're not going to do is we're not going to try to play deceit in my own house, my own little wonderful world full of wonderful people. First things first, I don't want to hear... I'm not even going to say I don't want to hear. I don't think the people want to hear from, in a famous accent of TV7 star, a loser. I don't think we want to hear from that. What we want to hear from is the champs. Those with belts, those with, who actually won their matches at the end of the night, who still are victorious at the end of the night, and those who surround themselves with winners. So, as I was trying to say, congratulations, Star. We're back on top. Phil, we're going to get you something. Don't worry.
Technically, he's champion now with the tag title. Freebird.
That is true. And I just got done off the phone with Jokes. He's resting up. But, he wants a rematch. And he's not even talking about the belt. He just wants to get his hands on you. He wants to choke you out. He wants to make you bleed. He wants to make you kneel and beg for mercy. And I said, hey, brother, if you want to get him, go get him. It's all up to you. I told him, I have his back. So here's what we're going to do. I'm thinking you two have a little grudge match. First blood. But it's okay if you don't want that. I understand how it is. You just barely survived against Star. You want to take a little break, vacation, little lick your wounds. But, you know where to find us.
Want to talk about me licking my wounds? Nah. Let me tell you something here. It is Star that was sitting there cowering at their previous pay-per-view talking about he wants to go ahead and take a vacation, afraid to defend that hardcore femboy title because he knows his days with that championship are numbered. Quite frankly, nah. You want to go ahead and hear my answer? You know what? I'll take you on. For those that have heard me say that on the last week of this month, all of our streams will be over on the YouTube. How's about this? On the 30th, on that episode of WKW main event. You know what? First blood match. It's because y'all had your boy Star, the doggone human vampire. Let's be real. I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me that Star is secretly related to Jackie, secretly related to Mercy and Mendo, the doggone cousins of each other. That this man is secretly a vampire in disguise because how much blood he spills. Nah. First blood. You're crazy. You think you're gonna go ahead and have Star soften my skull up and then have me get screwed over? But I will take Jokester on. You sitting there sighing. Let me go ahead and tell you, because it will be me and Jokester on the 30th in an Iron Man match. 1 hour to see just who can beat whose ass in more efficient time. And I can tell you, you won't have nothing to say then when I go ahead and clear this man's clock. And a house is banned from ringside. Broly banned from ringside. You know what, Broly? I need to take care of you as well.
You know, let me add on to that. Since you want to ban the house, let's make it truly even. No shenanigans. No active wrestlers are allowed at ringside at all for this match.
Alright. Alright, fine. It's a deal then.
Exactly. It is a deal.
That being said, I don't want to hear none when y'all mans takes the L right then and there. Just like how he did earlier tonight. And just like how he will on the 30th. Just like how Farrell did tonight. Just like how Star nearly did. But quite frankly, John Cena's not my friend. He tripped me off of the doggone Hell in a Cell. And then I wound up witnessing this man decide to go, I'm not selling that, brother. You know what? We joked Nobel for being Hulk Hogan. Let's talk about the femboy Hulk Hogan. Yeah, actually, no, let me not compare anybody to Hulk Hogan. Who is another person? The femboy John Cena.
Hulk Hogan is crazy.
Femboy John Cena. This man said,
I'm
nah,
sorry,
I'm not selling.
Star, do you hear him? I can't hear him over the clinking of these very heavy gold belts we got. It's clanking in the back. What? I can't hear him. I can't hear him over the clinking.
Yo, you need to speak louder, cause what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's getting,
Whispering
yeah,
like a
it's getting,
damn mouse. Like, speak up.
yeah,
Fraudulent
yeah. It's getting
champion.
real. It's getting real loud. It's clanking of gold right now. And you don't have one on your face. Like, come on, brother. Come on, brother. Let me see that win ratio of yours. Come on, brother. I want to see you beat Jokester. How about this? You beat Jokester, I'll give you a shot at my belt.
Oh, word. That is if you even walk out as champion heading into that 30th. Because again, you still have to defend both of those titles. And one of your opponents for that Casino Universal Championship, I'm going to keep to myself. Until, you know, I can tell you this, it won't be me. I have somebody better, somebody more deserving of that championship that will go ahead and conquer the Panda and become the second ever individual to hold that title. The reign comes to an end, and that will be the first domino piece to the beginning of the end of the house. And when it's all said and done, y'all have nobody to blame but yourselves for the incoming implosion.
I'll say this. To whoever you bring out of whatever shithole, you'd have to kill me to take this belt away from me. You'd have to murder me. You'd have to actually put me in the ground to make sure I do not come back for you to take this belt from me. Because I promise you, I will be leaving. No, I will die with this belt around my waist. No one's taking the Universal title from me. No one.
It's going
So
to
good
take.
luck.
You know what? I can acknowledge that you are one of the most formidable individuals to hold that title, the only individual to hold that title. But you know what? With the biggest threats come the biggest wars. While War Games, the Roses will take care of y'all. Beforehand, I have my plans made. I have my plans ready. So don't worry. Don't worry, in due time it will be all perfectly dealt with.
Hey, give me the mic, cause you talking a little too much.
Hey,
You
fine.
talking way. You talking way too much. I like. Put me in front. Wait, is it
Talk your
possible to put
shit,
me in
brother.
front?
Alright, fine. At this time, please welcome TV Other Bottom, the 7th, TB7. The man that robs me of my gold.
You want a better introduction than that, sir? Want a better introduction than that?
Yes.
Now introducing your World V2 champ, sorry, your new and improved World V2 champion, 7-star, superstar, your star, and officially starring TB7 star himself. Welcome to the mic.
Thank you very much for that grand intro. I gotta say, man, all this talking from Doge. Like, I don't know why you talking all this shit, and you leave it. You just left with no title belts. Like, uh, like when I call you a loser world champion, I meant it. You're a fucking loser,
A
and I
chump.
did a chump, a bum. Put the flies in the bag. You are washed.
I'll take a large Coke.
Mm,
Take two number nines, a number nine launch. Get to it.
Matter of fact, give me a McDouble while you're at it. Extra hot fries. Want something, Phil?
Yeah, don't forget the sauce. Put mad sauce in that bag.
Sweet and sour, please.
this man Pharaoh is muted because he knows. He knows.
And here you go, trying to instigate and make things worse between us.
Also,
Doge,
check Discord. Mac.
Doge,
Hey, I don't see Pharaoh say nothing.
Doge. Enough talk. The winners are here. This panel is only for winners, and you're not a winner, okay? So shoot, go away. We don't want you here. But
Trust me, I
it feels
have
good
that.
if yeah, you have plans to fucking lose again, like you always do. That's the only thing you're good at. You can't win against Noel. You just lost to me. I did the unthinkable and beat you. You know that I'm proud of that. And I had to, and I wouldn't be here without the help of Noel, Phil, Jokester, Scarlet. All of you made this happen, and I will pay you all back in a big way. And for Doge, you can keep talking that shit. I'm your world champion, so I'm a multi-time champion, baby. I'm something you will never ever be. So I don't have much to say.
Bottom.
And here you go. Shit. Here
Any
you go talking all that shit.
mm,
I'm gonna go home. We gonna pop some champagne. We gonna celebrate all night. Ooh. Any questions? Cause I'm gonna polish this belt to get Doge's stink off of it, and I'm gonna put it up on my wall. It's mine now. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
What the hell was that with you and Jokester after you won the match?
done yoinked both of the titles for himself and then chucked it.
Well, damn, why you got always gotta ask the complicated questions? God damn you. Um, look, it's just like I'm so and like because there's been a time where I've had two championships in my hands, so I thought so for a second I forgot. Oh, it was a tag match, And I was just playing. It's just a little banter. I have nothing against jokes, okay?
Then why didn't you
I
hand it to him? You threw it at him like it was nothing.
throwing is the same as handing it to him. I just did it a different way. It's a
You
form of
tossed
handing
it
someone.
as if it was changed to a homeless man. You're not answering my question.
Tossing is a different way of handing stuff to someone. And I didn't toss it like change. I expected him to catch it, and he did. And we just went through like a match. I don't like, maybe he was. I thought maybe he was tired, so I picked up both belts for him, and then then I give it to him. Next question, because
Tired after his third match.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
tired. He's
And
he's
who
so
put him
tired.
in number one? Who put him inside Hell in a Cell to fight
I was
Senator
just about to
Armstrong of
ask
all
that as
people?
well.
Look,
You couldn't have set Jokester up for a normal match. You had to get him the starter as in the Hell in a Cell against Senator Armstrong.
look. I knew Jokester could get the job done, and I knew he could win against this flawed ass senator. Talking about, war is good for politics. Oh, war is good for the economy. Jokester taught that far. I didn't expect Doge to be the little weasel that he was and make a championship match for himself so he could win and cheat.
After all this man
You-
has done, you didn't expect that to happen?
I did not expect that at all.
In all respect, if I can jump in to this,
Mm.
what are we supposed to expect? At this point of our life, at this point of our career, the rivalry we had with Doge. I mean, we both know we didn't expect him to have a fucking senator in his pocket. You know what I mean? Like, look at
We
him.
did expect that. Star made the match.
I didn't expect that.
Hey, let me see how
And-
many
What?
people left. I mean, y'all can go on, but let me see how many members of the house still have that stipulation still in hand.
But don't worry. At the end of the day, it all worked out. We will handle the jokes part.
No. This isn't even all about that shit. If I'm being completely honest, right now we're tearing each other apart. We are at war right now. We are at war right now, gentlemen. Are you not seeing the bigger picture? We are at war right now. We have the Rose Gallery at our doorstep, and if we don't prepare, they're gonna run a train on their asses. And then what will we do?
Whoa.
Pause.
Hey, no.
You need.
Pause. But I understand what you mean. Maybe
I'm not talking about you. I know you understand. I'm talking about Star. You think this is a game, little bro. This isn't a game right now. We're not. What do you think this is? 2K24? This isn't a game right now. We are at war. And you're trying to fuck on us? Your own family? Are you fucking serious right now? Keep your ego in check, man. Calm yourself the fuck down before you have no family anymore.
Damn.
And
'Cause right now, I don't even know who you are.
If I may butt in, this coming from the man who had his own problems with Noel and wanted to tear him apart. I ain't taking shit from you, so don't even get on my page. I didn't tell you to fight him like a few weeks ago. You made that decision on your own. I don't want to hear about no split personality bullshit. You had problems with our leader and you wanted to fight him, and look how that turned out.
Hey,
I
you
won.
Win though. Also, this man said, "Fuck
I
your
won
mental."
that match.
This man said, "Fuck your mental
Yeah?
illness." I don't care if you.
Yeah, and then you have the audacity to assume I'm the problem here.
Because you are being a brat. You're being a goddamn brat. You want me to say it? There it is. You're being a goddamn brat right now. You're a diva. You're egotistical. It's the same old goddamn thing that tears apart families. One person grows a bigger ego than everybody else, and then you want to start calling the shots, bringing Mac in, crying to fucking Noel about bringing Mac in, and then you neglect the bigger picture. I'm not talking about one-upping. I'm talking about banding together. After this point, I don't care what you do. You can leave for all I care. I'm just trying to
I'm
make sure
gonna
we
stop you
survive.
both. I'm gonna stop you both. I understand where you both are coming from. Pharaoh has points. Star has points. What we're not gonna do is I can do this in front of unwanted company. We know how we settle this. You know how we settle this, and you know how we settle this. I don't want to see that coming to that, but if we need to, I will sit down and I will set something up. But what I'm not going to have is my brothers fighting over ego and machismo and who's smart and who's awake and who's strong and who's not strong and this and that. We're not doing that right now. I know we have a war, we have a fight. You know I know that. Star, I get where he's coming from. Some shit needs to be worked out. I'm gonna let you handle that. But what we're not gonna do is not gonna sit here and fight. And we're not gonna sit here and say things we do not mean. So after tonight, me, all both of us gonna sit down away from unwanted company. And we're gonna discuss how we're gonna handle this. Especially once we get jokes back. Our boy's tired. We need him to rest up. Because like you said, we have a war to fight. And none of our soldiers are okay right now. Mentally and physically. Fuck. Physically. So, I think now is a good time for us all to get away from this place. Doge, do you want the microphone back? Is there something to say? Because
Yes.
there's nothing left to say.
Alright.
Take what you need.
Y'all can go ahead and try to salvage the ashes of the house. But quite frankly, at the end of the day, the house may have won the battle, that is, but they ain't winning war. Quite frankly, I'm excited for this next week. Are y'all? That being said,
That being said,
where is it?
that being said, despite whatever happens in the house, it stays in the house. Regardless of what is going on, you always need to realize one thing, and one thing's always true. Tonight was proof of that. The house always wins. No matter what this bum tells you.
Hey, J&K. How's about I bring y'all on? Y'all take those MCW tag titles off of these clowns.
We can definitely negotiate.
Sounds like a plan.
That is.
Well,
We'll be in touch.
bet. That being said,
That's even a proper tag team. What the fuck?
AJ and K got their own things going on.
Exactly.
All
We're
right.
just giving out.
Hey,
My point still stands. The house always wins. I'm out of here.
You want to talk about the house is how the house is the greatest faction there is. How's about the house take care of J&K 1-on-1 this time, or 2-on-2 this time, instead of the Pretty Boys Club being in the way?
Yo, just like the abbreviations of J and K, you must be kidding. I don't know who or what. they haven't even had a proper match to even earn a spot.
Alright, fine then. This week's MCW will have themselves a tag team title match. Not tag team title match, the number contenders match. But who is it against? Hey, we'll have to wait and see. And when they destroy them, the titles is coming to J&K.
I don't know if wrestlers are wrestling or a pack of donuts are wrestling with how much glazing's going on right now. Jesus Christ. Yo, I'm leaving a press conference. Y'all boys can come if y'all want to. Y'all can drive separately. I don't know. I don't really care. We're gonna handle this shit out. We're gonna ask shit out when we get there. I gotta check on the bro jokes. He's tired. I gotta see if he's okay. Where's my Murray shades? Thank you, Ben. We're out. Peace.
Lord. Well, quite frankly, as things are heating up, it's time for the outside of kayfabe talk. So, as I've previously announced, and I've announced it a couple of times this past week, hold on, let me go ahead and adjust y'all. Your boy will not be able to properly stream in the last week of November, so around starting this Friday all the way up until like the beginning of December, I won't be able to stream like at the normal way I do. But
Because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Your boy will be out of. Well, I won't be able to stream. I'll be out of town. But over on the WKW YouTube, and I've announced this a few times this week, we are going to be starting that of the King of the Ring tournament, and we'll be having MCW and WKW both over there. So let me go ahead. I probably should add this to Nightbot, especially since I have Nightbot settings right here. But for those that do want to go ahead and keep in the know, if you're watching this on YouTube, well, congratulations. I think you are already there. I don't think you have to really go anywhere. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're already here. Just hit the subscribe button, I guess. But for those that aren't, quite frankly, go ahead, peep the YouTube, because starting on the 24th, that is when we're going to be getting the King of the Ring tournament. Every single day of the week, there will be a what is it called? Not technically a stream, but a premiere, which will be having every episode of WKW. If y'all on the server, y'all wanna, and I might be able